Good morning. My name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law LLC here in the great state of New Jersey. I'm here to talk to you today about continuing my discussion about small business ownership and estate planning. If you, as always, if you want to talk estate planning with me, I'm always happy to discuss. You can contact me at njestateattorney.com. So in my last video, we started with revocable living trusts and life insurance trusts, and then we went into the estate tax. So today, there's two more issues that can pop up for a small business with estate planning, and I just wanted to make you guys aware of these two. So the first issue is we see with small businesses that they tend to rely on one individual, and that could be the brand reputation, that could be the what people would be investing in if they were purchasing the company or purchasing your small business. So what happens here is a lot of small businesses don't have what succession plans, and the hard part is at some point either we're going to sell the business or we're going to turn over the business to another individual. And because of when you're past, you could lose so much value in your business. So what I will always recommend to people is create a succession plan. If you have children that you want to get involved in the business, or a niece, nephew, cousin, spouse, a friend, what you do is create this succession plan and say, look, I'm going to start training you in the reins when I become 50 years old, as I want to turn over the business at 65. So you work together for 15 years before turning over the reins to this individual. This succession plan also avoids continuity of management. So your management structure, they're not influx right away. The successor knows how you operate things. You guys may be able to talk about how to make things more operational, more efficient. There's a smoother transition period. And you're also going to avoid a lot of family disputes, because if you pass without a succession plan and you had 2-3 kids, well, I want the business. No, I want the business. The spouse goes, well, hold on, I'm going to run the business. And now you have 3-4 people fighting over how they want to operate a business. And that just has disaster written all over it, because if nobody knows what they're doing, the value of the brand is going to drop drastically to the point where they may only make pennies on the dollar or be able to just get out of debt. So that's something definitely you think about, creating a succession plan for yourself. It doesn't protect just you. It protects the business. It protects the family. It protects a bunch of people involved in this operation. The last thing I want to talk to you is, some businesses cost a lot of money to go into today. I know in New Jersey, if you want to start a restaurant and purchase a liquor license, you're looking at a lot of money. And I'm just going to use that as an example. So you may want to have business partners. They're silent partners, investors. And what happens is when you have these, during the early years of business, basically, you have partners. We create informal arrangements because, look, we have no money. We're going to split the money. We're going to keep investing into it. But remember, at a certain point, we have to create documentation to put in our promises into binding documents, basically. So if a partner were to die, it's either going to become, okay, my child is going to run my part of the business. My family is allowed to operate my portion. My partner has X amount of days to say he or she wants to purchase the business, my portion of the business, so that partner will own more shares or the entire thing. In my example, I'm running off of 2 partners, 50-50 shares. And we need this all in documentation. The problem we face, though, is a liquidity crisis normally. Sometimes we have a lot of money wrapped up into the business and we can't get cash quickly. We don't want to take on more debt in the business's name. So the advice that I give to clients is, especially in this situation, is, look, you can get insurance, life insurance policies in each other's names, and create a life insurance trust. So basically what this does is, let's say Sam and Joe own a business 50-50. We're each going to take out $100,000 on each other's life. And in the document, we're going to say, look, if Joe passes first, Sam's going to purchase his part of the business at market value, and vice versa. So now you bring in a person saying, all right, the business is worth $200,000 in total. Sam's half is worth $100,000. Well, the money's sitting there in trust in your name, so now you could pay that money out to the family. You'll be creating income off of that money to pay the family monthly, if that's how they so choose, until they've been paid out. And you want to carry out the promises. And the other issue here is, look, if we don't have some sort of documentation, and you have, I don't know, a couple children, you run into a disproportionate amount of money could be going to one child, because you could have said in your will, hey, child 1 is going to own and operate the business, child 2 is going to get all my assets. Well, hold on, the business was valued at $200,000, I'm getting $100,000, but my total assets after my debts and everything were paid off the estate, I'm only getting $50,000. Why are they getting $50,000 more dollars than I am? And you're avoiding this huge fight, because that's human nature. And greed is one of the 7 deadly sins, but you avoid a lot of family turmoil with everything in writing. So create a succession plan, create ways for your partners to be able to purchase you out, or making plans for the family to come in or to sell to certain individuals. These plans will come in handy. I've seen it happen before. And remember to always speak to your attorney before doing anything. As always, if you want to talk estate planning with me, my name's you can reach me at njestateattorney.com. As always, my name's David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law in the great state of New Jersey. Have a great day.